Welcome guys to my channel. So today I made this video for the beginners who are confused at which telescope they should buy, because market is being flooded by the lots of telescopes, and it's a general conception that the expensive one is the best one, but it's not really like that one. So today in this video we're going to go through some calculations that will help you to decide which telescope is good for you. So maybe you are the parents who want to buy a science gift for your child. So you know what I mean. The purpose of the telescope is, first of all, is very important, that what is the real purpose, that why you want to buy the telescope in the first place. So if you want to gift to your kids, so then you don't have to go for the expensive one. So because the more money you invest in, the more money you will add in your budget, it will give you the additional feature. Okay, so now this is the general layout of the telescope. This is our objective lens. Say about this is in the front one lens. This is the eyepiece. This is, we can replace it. They come in a different focal length. So here the main thing is that it's called magnification power. That is the first thing you need to look at it. For example, if you want a general purpose telescope, the whole concept is that watching the stars, doing some stargazing, watching some planets. So the first thing is that you have to look at it. It's called maximum magnification power, M max. That is always 50 times the aperture. So in this telescope, this is, and it must be in the inch. For example, this is 5-inch telescope, so it can magnify, the maximum capacity that it magnify the image is 50 times 5, say about M max, 250. And I will tell you one thing, guys, even the magnification of 60 times you will be able to see the planets like Saturn and Jupiters. So if you just want to buy a simple telescope which can that you can see the stars and the planets, then you don't have to go for 250 or or the higher magnification power. And if you look at this calculation, if you want to see the Saturn planet, then you for Saturn, I checked with my telescope that for the 60 magnification it was very clear. So for 60 it means, like, if you buy the 3-inch, and this is in the inch, guys, if you buy the 3-inch telescope and you still gonna have 150 magnification, it means you can see the planets, and 3-inch telescope is not that much expensive, guys. Okay, that's the first thing. And the second thing is that when you buy the telescope, you have to look at into a few things. Like, one is maximum magnification, that you can calculate by yourself, so you don't have to look in the instructions. Now the second is the focal length of the telescope. For example, in this telescope the focal length is 150, so 1500. This focal length, this telescope, that data will be provided in the instructions with the telescope. Why that focal length is important, I'll tell you. Now we know what is the maximum magnification is 250. Okay, now this eyepiece, let's say about the eyepiece is a 25. We are using 25 mm focal length eyepiece. So the magnification will be focal length of telescope divided by focal length of eyepiece. It will tell you how much magnify that object you will see once you will put that eyepiece in there. So focal length of telescope is 1500 and focal length of eyepiece 25, which is 60. And this is what I was talking about. In this 25 mm eyepiece, I watched the Saturn rings very clear. So now as you lower the focal length of eyepiece, magnification will increase. For example, if you be using 6 mm focal length, so the focal length of telescope here is 1500. If you divide it by 6, that will be 240. So it means I can't go lower than 6, because if I will go lower than 6, I am gonna cross the maximum magnification. And that, what does that mean? What will happen if we will cross the maximum magnification? The pictures will be very much blur and it will not be clear. You won't be able to see it clearly. So you have to make sure that what is the maximum magnification of the telescope that you're going to buy, and what is the focal length of the telescope. Then you can work it out what you want to see, whether you will be able to see it or not. For example, if you want to see the deep space objects like nebulas and much like objects that are like too much is out of solar system, then yes, you're gonna need the wider telescope and with big aperture and with large focal length. But if, for example, if you just wanted for a fun and have some good time with the friends and do some stargazing, then you don't have to spend that much money, and you can, with this calculation, I hope it will be very clear for you guys that which telescope is best, which telescope is best for you. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you in another video.